back to Kat's Thoughts and Talks. So for today, I'm so excited. I'm going to be reviewing a brand new eyeshadow palette I got. I've never had anything from this product before. And I saw it was on, what was it? Leaping Bunny. So if you go to Leaping Bunny's website and then have the list of products that they have certified as cruelty free, this was on that list, and I kept seeing ads for this product all over Facebook, all over Instagram, and I was like, what is this thing? What is going on? So I looked them up, and they, like I said, are certified by Leaping Bunny, and what the brand is BH Cosmetics. And I was like, I went on their website and I was amazed. I was like, oh my gosh, eyeshadow everywhere. Huge palette. I bought an eyeshadow palette. So I got the 6th edition 120 eyeshadow palettes, and this is what it looks like on the boxy side of it. And it is gorgeous. Gorgeous colors. Oh my gosh. It looks like, oh, it's only these colors, right? No, it's not. There's a surprise. There's a surprise waiting for you. But I want to talk about the packaging really quick. And a lot of like high-end makeup products don't always have like the PETA or Leaping Bunny logo, even though on their websites and the products websites it'll say that they're certified, but on the packaging it doesn't have it. On here you can clearly see the Leaping Bunny logo, which I think is a really nice touch. So like Too Faced, Urban Decay, Tarte, Smashbox, Kat Von D, none of those products have either the Leaping Bunny or PETA logo on their outside packaging, or the packaging that their products are like actually in, like the actual product doesn't have the logos on them. But I thought that was a really nice touch for them to add it onto their box. But not only that, it's on the inside. The inside box. This retails for $16. I think that's the standard for their 120 color eyeshadow palettes. And after shipping, I think I paid around $25. I thought that was a pretty good steal for 120 eyeshadows, because like, heck yes. You can get, like the Urban Decay Naked palettes are $54 for 12 eyeshadows, and that makes me sad sometimes. Even though I love Urban Decay, that makes me sad. And I did my research before, and like I said, it kept popping up on all my social media stuff, and I was like really curious, like why is this everywhere? Everywhere I look, I see ads for like BH Cosmetics, and I was like, what is happening? So I did my research, and they had some pretty awesome reviews online for their products, and I didn't look at just their website. I don't even remember, I looked at a ton of different websites for their reviews, and they were all awesome reviews. They were like great eyeshadows. They were saying that they were wonderful. They were so creamy and buttery and like just went on the eyes beautifully. So I was like, why not? Let's try it. So it took, I think, about a week for me to get this. Was it a week? A little less than a week, I think. I was at work when this got delivered, and I was very excited when my mom told me that I had a package, and I knew it was this. So when you open up the box, I've already obviously used this, but I just wanted to be like, what? This is what the packaging that the eyeshadow is in looks like. And on the back of it, again, on the actual eyeshadows, you can see the Leaping Bunny logo here as well. I think that's just a really nice touch to have the Leaping Bunny on the actual product. So when you open it up, this is what the top layer looks like. Unfortunately, one of the eyeshadows broke, which is this one right down here. It was broken when I got it and has gotten like all over this palette, and I should have cleaned it. But this is what it looks like for the top layer. So there's lots of nice yellowish highlights. There's some really nice peachy and purpley colors. I like this top part a lot. I can see myself getting a lot of natural looks out of it, and also some fun purples and pinks. And I do like some of these more coppery tones over here as well. When you take off the top, there is more. There are all these wonderful blues and greens and awesome colors for a smoky eye. Oh my lord, I'm so excited. I love this. This is beautiful. So they also have some nice matte highlights that have more of a whiter or like purple or pink undertone. Beautiful blues and greens, and then also some really nice grays and blacks to make an awesome smoky eye. And today I'm actually wearing a look I did out of this. I'll turn it upside down so this part does come out. Gotta be careful. So what I'm wearing today is I'm doing, what was think I grabbed this one right up here for my highlight. And then I did like these, these three colors here. So these like greeny colors right over here on my eyes today. And they look green, but they actually turned out pretty teal on my eyes. So I was really excited about that. So I think they're really awesome products, and they are really creamy. They are really buttery, really creamy, really buildable. They don't have a ton of fallout, which I really, really like. And except for like one of the blues that I wore today kind of had some fallout to it, but it wasn't like a big deal. And there's a couple of like mattes. I would say they're not like full on matte, but they're not very shimmery colors in here that work nice as like blending colors and highlight colors. And even if you're just more into like more subtly sparkles, they have like all this. So most of them are shimmery or metallicized. Metallic. We're gonna say that. Most of them are shimmery metallic, and there's a couple that look kind of matte in here. But as you guys know, I love me some shimmery and metallic eyeshadows. Like, those are amazing. Was it this one that I picked? The only thing is that like I can't keep track of the colors, but like, boom! Pigments! Like, look at the pigment. I'm gonna do it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do a different color because they're so freaking pigmented, which is something like out of a $6 or $16 palette, you do not expect that much pigment, and it lasts. It lasts well with a primer, obviously. Using an eyeshadow primer is kind of key to this. And I should have brought a makeup wipe in here because now I have colors on my fingers and look like I've been finger painting. But they're just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And I love the variety. So for me, I can see myself using maybe 85 to 90% of this palette. The only things that I wouldn't really care for are going to be like any of the super yellowy tones. I don't think look well on me. Some of these oranges here, and maybe if I'm wearing something specific. I really like the peaches, the purples, and the pinks. I like kind of these darker, I guess, coppier pinky tones over on this side as well. This is upside down, by the way, just in case you were wondering. I don't want the mirror to blind you. And I see myself using a lot of these colors here too. I have outfits for the summer that have more like that minty green, which is I guess a thing now, and some blues and purples. So I see myself using a lot of colors from here and doing some awesome smoky eye looks too. And I'm in love with this palette. It's like so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I was so excited. Most of the eyeshadows that I currently, well, before this, most of the eyeshadows that I had were more of like a natural colors. I didn't have a lot of fun colors to work with. And so when I got my summery outfits, which I am going to be doing a video of the summer outfits that I have. Every time that I look adorable, I make a video of my outfit. So there'll be one on what I'm wearing today. So I have way more colors, and I've been trying to broaden my wardrobe with having more colors, more summery, springy colors. Because most of the time I'm wearing like dark reds or blacks or grays, or pretty much that blacks and grays and reds were all I wore for a long time. Even when I started this video, I was wearing more darker colors when I started YouTube. And I really wanted to brighten up my wardrobe. But then I didn't have anything that could complement that on my eyes. And as you guys know, eyeshadow is my absolute favorite thing to do. I love eyeshadow and eyeliner. It's great. I love it. I love it. I don't know. My eyes are my favorite feature on my face, so I always have been more about my eyes and like getting my eyes on point than the rest of my face. The rest of my face, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I'm good. So I really was so excited to get a palette that had 120 colors in it, and like had all of these really fun colors where I can still do like natural looks or pinky looks on days that I'm like feeling a little more on the eyeshadow, but then there's also like really pigmented purples and pinks and greens and blues for when I want to be insane, which I'm obviously am today. I love my eyeshadow today. It's so pretty. I would definitely recommend using this with a primer. It does kind of fade after a while. When I just swatched them on my arms, I swatched a couple of them when I first got it, and they kind of faded after a while, but then I went to work wearing one of these eyeshadows, and usually at my day job, my makeup just sweats off my face. It's disgusting. By the end of the day, I look nasty. My more expensive eyeshadows don't really fade during the day, but the cheaper eyeshadows that I have would. So I was kind of iffy on this one because it was only $16, and I did hear people complain that it fades during the day. However, I do always use a primer when I put my eyeshadow on. I use primer on my whole face because it helps it stay. Obviously, that's what a primer does. And I put this on all day. Even by the end of the day, my eyeshadow, and I worked like a 9-hour shift, and my eyeshadow at the end of the day was still gorgeous. I think this is a really great steal. I mean, for $25 for 120 colors that are great quality, you just buy it. Just get it. They have a ton of different variations. I think there's 6 editions. 6 editions of the 120 color eyeshadow palette, and I bought the last one because it had more colors that I thought I can use that were both like good neutrals, both like fun, really awesome like fun colors, and smoky eyes when I want to do a date night stuff. So I thought this had a really awesome variation. And then they also have, I think it's 180. They have 3 180 eyeshadow palettes, and they look super fun. There's a natural one, there's, what was it, the naturals, shimmers, and mattes. So the naturals obviously are going to be like your nude pinks and browns and all that kind of stuff. And then the shimmer and mattes were both like bright, vibrant colors, like pinks and greens and blues and yellows and oranges and all those kind of stuff that had like both matte and shimmer options, which I thought was fun. And the other 120 colors I didn't feel like had enough variation for what I want right now, so I picked this one up. I do love it. I do think that this was a great steal and that you should totally go for it. They have smaller eyeshadow palettes too. If you're kind of more of a beginner, this can be overwhelming having 120 colors, and you're like, you open up and you're like, what do I do? There's too many, I can't choose. And I've done that before with like huge eyeshadow palettes. When I first started, I was like, I don't know where to start. So I would say if you were a beginner, go for the smaller palettes. I know they have a couple of different ones. I think it's BH Cosmetics has an essentials one that just is, I feel like it's going to be like 12 eyeshadows that are like more natural with a little bit of smoky colors in there. So I think they have like smaller palettes that are good for beginners, but if you love eyeshadow and it's like your favorite thing to do and you got it, you know how to work with your eyeshadow, buy this. This is amazing. I was a little disappointed about how small the eyeshadows were themselves, but like, it was 16 bucks. Like, what can you do? So that was probably the only problem I really had, was the one broken one on this top section, and that the eyeshadows are pretty small. Like, the pans aren't filled up that well, but I mean, I still think I can get a lot of use out of this. And there's such a variety that I really don't see myself running out of anything anytime soon. I'm going to be playing with this for weeks. I'm sorry, I keep looking at myself because I'm loving what my hair is doing. Like, oh, this side is like a little more flat than this side. Look at all my wavy hairs. Look at my wavy hairs. I'm like trying to do this thing where I do very minimal heat styling because my hair is so damaged, and I'm like, I finally figured this out. I got like this beach wavy spray, and it's like supposed to make your hair wavy. My hair is wavy anyway, but it's not like the good kind of wavy. It's not like this where it's all pretty. My hair just, that's what my hair does. So I got like this texture kind of spray, and my hair is falling out. It makes my hair really dry, but today I have like perfected what I do. So if you want to see what I do to make my hair wavy with no heat, like and leave a comment. Do those things and subscribe, because You're here already! After I move into my new filming area, I am going to be doing a couple different tutorials again. I actually got a request from Jenny. I love you, Jenny. To do a date night look, and I will be using this palette for that because I already picked up the colors that I want. I have pretty much everything I want for the date night look tutorial that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing a full face. I'm scared. I just did one eyeshadow tutorial and I was like, oh, I don't know. So, I hope you guys are excited for all the things that I have planned. I have like 6 to 7 weeks of stuff, of videos planned out, so I'm so excited. But buy this thing. Buy it. Alright, so that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye!